Welcome to Bites of Reddit, where we dive into the most outrageous and entertaining stories from the internet. Today I've got a tale that might just make you rethink everything you know about bathroom essentials. In a small, tight-knit family there was a peculiar tradition, something so unusual that they never thought twice about it. This family had a unique problem. They all had a tendency to produce rather large bowel movements. It was so common that they had developed a special tool to deal with it. Let's jump right into it. The poop knife, a family tradition. I thought everyone knew, so let me tell you about something that until recently I thought was a universal household item. In my family, pooping big was just a thing. Maybe it's genetic, maybe it's our diet, but everyone in my family drops giant logs of crap. If you've ever laid down a massive turd, you know that sometimes it just won't flush. It sits there across the hole at the bottom of the bowl, and no amount of flushing will get it to go down. The water just swirls around, almost like it's mocking you. Growing up, this was such a common occurrence in my house that we had a special tool for these situations: a poop knife. Yep, you heard that right, a poop knife. It was an old, rusty kitchen knife that hung on a nail in the laundry room, solely dedicated to this one task. It was completely normal to be walking down the hallway and hear someone call out, "Hey, can you get me the poop knife?" In my mind, this was just standard bathroom kit. I mean, you have your plunger, your toilet brush, and of course, your poop knife, right? Fast forward to when I was 22, so it's been a day or two since my last poop and I'm over at my friend's house. Now this friend of mine was the local dealer, so he always had people over just hanging out. I excuse myself to the bathroom and, well, I lay down a massive turd. I look down and it's one of those sideways ones, the kind that definitely isn't going to flush without some help. So I crack the door open and call out for my friend. He comes over and I ask him for his poop knife. He's like, "Your what? Your poop knife?" I say. "I need to use it, please." And he just stares at me confused. What the fuck is a poop knife? Now, obviously he must have one, I think, but maybe he calls it by a more delicate name: a fecal cleaver, a dung divider, a guano glaive. So I explain what it is and why I need it. At this point he starts giggling, then laughing, and soon enough, everyone in the house is laughing. Turns out the music had stopped right when I called out for the poop knife, so everyone heard my pleas through the door. And that's when I realized no one else has a poop knife. This was just a thing in my messed up family, with our messed up bowels. I was mortified. I mean, can you imagine thinking everyone had one of these only to find out that it's just your family's weird quirk? Anyway, I told my wife about this last night, thinking it was just a funny little story. She was both amused and horrified. And then she hit me with the kicker. She didn't know what a poop knife was either. Worse still, she'd been using the old rusty knife hanging in our utility closet, the poop knife, as a basic utility knife. Thankfully, she didn't cook with it or anything, but she had been using it to open Amazon boxes. Needless to say, she's getting her own utility knife now. And as for me, well, I'm still trying to live down the shame of learning that a poop knife is not, in fact, standard bathroom equipment. And that's the story of the infamous poop knife, a bizarre family tradition that turned out to be anything but normal. If you enjoyed this wild ride, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment below with your thoughts, or any strange family traditions of your own, and, of course, subscribe to Bites of Reddit for more crazy stories just like this one. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.